Welcome to the ACHEFBOYIBE cooking channel. Sometimes frequented by Skillet Skidoo to assist. Hey everybody, welcome back to the ACHEFBOYIBE cooking channel. It's been a while since I've done a video. Been a little busy over here, kind of hectic, but today I think you guys are going to really like this one. Gonna actually do a couple recipes here today real quick. This one here is a combination of cabbage, shrimp, and a whole bunch of Asian sauces and a few spices, and I'll include a recipe for this at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But this is just one of the ingredients I made. I actually made fish tacos the other day with this, and I'm going to incorporate it into another gem of a recipe you guys are going to really enjoy. I'm making egg rolls today, if you haven't figured it out. This one's going to be a shrimp egg roll. I'm also going to make my version of pizza rolls. So the ingredients for today, for the two recipes, of course you're going to need some wraps, wonton wraps, egg roll wraps, whatever your store calls them or whatever you call them. For the pizza rolls, I'm going to use the wraps, a little bit of pepperoni. All I did was took some pepperoni, cut it up into, well, I took about, I don't know, maybe 20 pieces of pepperoni, cut them into quarter strips or third strips, cut this into thirds, and then cut them again thirds the other direction so that they're just kind of like smaller pieces. I'll probably do that to the rest of these as well. You're going to need some tomato paste, some mozzarella cheese. We'll combine all that together and make the ingredients for the pizza rolls, and then I'll show you how to roll them up in the wraps in a little bit. But that's it for the wraps, for the pizza rolls, with the exception of, you're also going to need some, I've got one beat egg here, which you just throw around the outer edges. It'll help seal it up when you wrap it up, and then you're going to deep fry it in, I'm using canola oil. You can use, I've used peanut oil before, but today we're going with canola oil, but we'll show that in a little bit. The other recipe, like I said, is a shrimp egg roll. This has got shrimp, cabbage packet, coleslaw package actually. That's got carrots, red cabbage, regular cabbage. It's got the shrimp, of course. It's got hoisin sauce, soy sauce, peanut sauce, peanut oil. Let's see, what else did I have in there? Oh, there's a whole bunch of ingredients for this one, but I'll go into that at the end of the video. Like I said, I'll break it down and show you the list for that recipe. But let's get going, get building these. You guys are going to enjoy these. While you're doing this, I put a little bit of canola oil in a pan. You could use a deep fryer if you like. I'm just using a pan, regular skillet, and a shallow layer of oil. Heat that up, dip them in. These things fry up super fast, so stick with me and we'll start rolling these up, guys. Let me throw this together, the pizza roll mixed together, and we'll begin. So be right back, guys. Okay, everybody, here we are. We've got one wonton wrap, egg roll wrap, whatever you want to call them, setting out here on the table. I'm gonna have to do this kind of at an angle because the angle I have the camera at. But set one wrap out here on the table like this, with one corner pointing towards you, because that's how we're gonna roll these. And just apply your ingredients. Now this is the same with when you're doing pizza rolls. I've done several different kinds of wraps, and all you're doing is inserting your ingredients into the middle here, and it doesn't take a lot. These are small wraps, so probably about a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half of your ingredients, and then you're just going to take, I use my finger. If you've got a brush, probably a much better, quicker, easier way to do this, but just for this video, just going to be doing my finger here. And of course you're going to want to have washed your hands before doing this, since you're cooking and handling the food that possibly others will be eating. Now, as you can see, I've sealed all four corners, or all four outer edges of the wrap, the wonton wrapper, the egg roll wrapper, with the beaten egg. That serves as a glue to seal the edges when we do our folding and rolling, whatever. Now here, you just fold the corner towards you and kind of roll it back gently, trying to keep the ingredients inside the fold there. Slowly fold that over, and then I'm going to bring this corner, the right side, out. Again, seal the edge. Then this corner here, the left side, same thing, bring it to the center, seal that edge, seal this. So you can see I've sealed the ingredients inside the wrap, and all that's left now to do is roll, hence the roll. Well, the egg roll actually comes from, you got to be very careful. See, these are shrimp, a little harder. Tore that up a little bit. But you be very gentle. You shouldn't have that happen. And then you will put them in, I'm using, as I said, just a skillet with oil in it. And once you get your oil warm enough, these fry up very, very quickly. Very, very fast. Minute or two on one side, till it's nice golden brown. Turn it over, do the other side, pull them out on a put them on a plate with a paper towel on them and soak up some of the excess grease when they're done, and then have at them. Just get out of the way, because people are going to really enjoy these if you're sharing them with other people, which chances are pretty good you're going to be kind enough to do that. These are phenomenal. Now, let's try it again, see if I can do it without tearing. It's been a while since I've done these. So again, pull it towards you, kind of roll it back a little bit, try and get the ingredients underneath it. It's going to be a little loose. You'll get the hang of it the more you do of these. And like I said, it's been a while since I myself have done these. Roll it towards me slightly, pull the corner up very gently, trying not to break the rip or tear anywhere. Very gently seal the corners, seal the front. That's what you got. And then slightly roll towards you. There, that one came out better. I don't know if you can see that. No tears. Just seal up the edges then with the glue, the egg yolk, which serves as a glue, and then lay it on the plate, seam side down. And when you fry them, when you first put them in the pan, same thing, seam side down first. Trust me, it helps keep everything inside where it's supposed to be. So, easy enough, right? So there you go. Very quick look at how it's done. Again, I'll give you the ingredients at the end of this video on everything that's in this particular recipe, the shrimp ingredients. Very, very tasty. One more time real quick, then I'll come back, I'll roll these up, and then I'll come back and I'll show you putting them in the fryer and how quick they fry up. So one more time for this. Fold it over towards you. Try and keep the ingredients in the middle there. Don't worry, your fingers are going to get messy. I keep a paper towel on the side here just for that. Fold from the right to the center. Seal that down. Fold from the left to to the center, fold that down, seal everything down, then gently roll, no tears, all the way around. Sealed up nice, sealed up nice. There you go. Whoever's eating these with you, they're gonna thank you, they're gonna love these. So let me roll these up, I'll get back, I'll get them in a pan, we'll show you how that goes, and then I'll also, probably right before that, I'll show you how to do a few of the pizza roll ones too. So be right back, everybody. Let me get these rolled up. Okay, everybody, we're back. I've just finished wrapping all of the shrimp egg roll ones. Guys, that's what we got with that. Those are ready to go into the skillet. Next, we're working on the promised pizza roll wraps here, or my version of pizza rolls. Now, at the beginning I said the ingredients were tomato paste, pepperoni, of course the wonton or egg roll wraps, mozzarella cheese, and using one beat egg for sealing the edges of the wrap. I also included a few herbs here as well. I'm going to use some garlic powder, onion powder, and some Italian seasonings here. So that's already been in. I'll put all the amounts. Really, it's basically to taste. I really enjoyed the onion powder, the garlic powder, and Italian seasoning, but just mix it in. Here's what we've got so far. Should be able to see this. It's just I cut up the tiny pepperoni pieces, stirred them in here with the paste. I have a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, and I probably used about 3 ounces of that. Maybe not quite half of the can, but close to half of that. Just mix it in with the pepperoni pieces that I cut up in the little tiny pieces, like shredded pepperoni, and then just add in your sprinkle powder ingredients. Now if you wanted to throw in mushrooms or peppers, you want to dice those up and add those in here. I've done that before too. It's really good. If you do them tiny enough, you can't even tell they're in there. But just another thought, tweak it, add it however you want to, whatever ingredients you want to add in. So here we go. Now this, you don't need very much of this because it's going to be mostly the cheese. So, okay, just a little bit of sauce. First time I did these, probably went a little too heavy on the sauce and not enough on the cheese. So, hoping that's not going to be the case this time. That's it. Maybe not even a tablespoon, 3/4 of or a teaspoon, 3/4 of a teaspoon of the paste, and then make the rest of it with the cheese. Now, keep in mind how much was used when you did the first rolls, the shrimp ones. How much I did. And how tight that's going to be to wrap. Now you can make them a little fuller, but these are small wraps, so keep that in mind. The more you put in here, the harder they are to fold up, and not always about quantity but about quality, people. So keep that in mind when you do these, or you can go ahead and go out and get bigger wraps too. I'm sure they have those, so good luck with whichever direction you choose to go. So, just like the shrimp egg rolls, same process. Rolling it up with the ingredients. Got a little bit of cheese on my finger. That's okay. That's what the handy paper towel here is for. But same process. Fill it. Seal the outer edges with the egg, the beat up egg, and again, corner towards you. Pull the corner away from you, towards you, fold, roll it back a little bit so the ingredients stay tucked underneath. Work into the sides here to keep them all in the sides. Slight roll, and then pull from the right side to the center. Now, the idea is to try and get a square edge, but it doesn't matter. It's not about looks. These egg rolls, when you're doing egg rolls, it's all about the taste, and people are not going to care what they look like when they're eating them. They're going to be interested on what's inside them, and they will not be disappointed with these. So again, seal the edges, slight roll. Now these come out a little flatter because they're a little fuller. You can, if you want, you can take a little, the egg yolk right here, seal that down, but really not needed. So there you go. So I have one side the shrimp, one side the pizza rolls. That's it, people. Just a little bit of sauce. That's probably a little too much. Like I said, about a half a teaspoon of sauce per pizza roll here. You can spread that out a little bit if you want. Maybe 3/4 teaspoon here. You can get away with one, but you know, you want the right balance of flavor when you do this. And like I said, the last time I did these, a little too much sauce, not enough cheese. There was really too much tomato paste the first time I did it. So trying to remedy that this time. Now that's probably really stretching the envelope right there as far as the amounts used. That's a lot of cheese in this one. So that's the problem, the dilemma that you run into when you put too much paste in. You have to compensate with enough cheese. So I would lean more towards less sauce, more cheese. And you'll see in a second here when I fold this one why I say that. The more ingredients you got in the middle, the harder they are to roll without tearing, and to get the proper roll on them. So when you fold them up, close them up. So one more side, and I'll roll this one. Then I'll go ahead and I'll depart from you guys for a little bit while I finish up rolling these. And then when I come back, we'll put a couple of these in the skillet in the hot oil. Okay, see, this one's gonna be tough because there's a lot of ingredients in this one. I'm also sitting off to the side here. It's a little difficult, but just same thing. Slight roll. Keep everything tucked in there. Slight roll. Come around to the side with the other half. With the sides here. Seal that down. Do the other side. And the whole reason you seal the sides before you roll, it protects the edges here, it keeps everything sealed, so when it gets in a hot skillet, the ingredients stay on the inside and don't come oozing out the edges into your pan. It makes a big mess. But that may happen from time to time, but trust me, whoever's eating them is still gonna enjoy it. It's gonna taste the same. Okay, there you go. There's two. Let me roll the rest of these up. Be back with you when we go to put them in a pan. So be right back, guys. Okay, everybody, we're back. Got them all rolled up, wrapped up, ready to go. About time to throw them into the skillet. Got the oil heating up. Let me show you a real quick way to tell when your oil's hot enough. Now, I just had it on a couple minutes. I actually preheated it a little bit before. You can, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's starting to shimmer just a little bit on there. See that bubbling in there? That's just a little bit of flour I put in the pan. When you put your flour in there and it sizzles like that, you're good to go. Now, the trick to this is to try and keep the heat the same throughout the process. So, very easy. Put them in gently. Remember, this is very, very hot. These are the shrimp ones. Now keep in mind, the more that you put in, the quicker it's going to cool down the temperature of your oil. So don't overcrowd your pan. I'm going to put in a few of the pizza ones. These are a little larger. These have the cheese and the tomato paste, pepperoni, Italian sausage, or the Italian seasoning, Italian sausage. Would have been a good idea. Would have been good. Didn't do that though. So these are what we're doing. These are what we're working with. And I'm just going to use these cheap tongs, carefully turn them over, careful not to puncture them. Actually, see, I might have something better to use in here. It's handy. And I do not see what I need. Well, I can use these. I'll just go ahead and use the ones I originally grabbed. Now you can see golden edges right here already. Takes a very, very short time, people. This is really, really fast. Try and turn this one, see what we got. Look at that. Way, way fast. These are already done on one side, almost two done. Be very careful, very hot stuff here. Oh yeah, those are two done. This just 30 seconds each side. They're ready to go, guys. Turn that down a little bit, actually. Now what you want to do, have yourself another plate. Line it with the paper towels like we discussed. When you pull them out, paper towels will soak up that excess grease. Okay, so that's ready. Let's see where we are here. Look at that. You see that? That's what you're looking for right there. Great texture. Oh, these are so crispy too. Look at how fast. Look at how fast. You guys can see that. I'm going to stack them on this plate the same way I had them on the other plate. Keep them separate. They're going to be easy to tell what's what though, because the pizza roll ones are thicker. But there you go. There's 7 already done, ready. Get some more in there. As I said, be careful. That was actually a bad mistake right there. What you want to do is you want to put them in and drop them so that the last end to go into the hot oil is away from you. And the reason for that is, in case it splashes, it's not going to splash on you. Okay? So, cannot wait to try these. These are going to be great. I've had these before. You guys are going to love them. Your kids will love these. You kids like pizza rolls, these are great because not only are they healthier than what you get in the store, and the reason for that is you're controlling pretty much everything that's in them. Now if you get real ingredients, like you do your own sausage to put in these, you just make it as healthy as, you know, whatever you want. But these are, I mean, it doesn't get any quicker than this. This is a great snack. So let's just listen to that sizzling wonderfulness. A lot of people talk about how, you know, frying's bad for you and all that. You know, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but every once in a while, if you do it in moderation, it's not bad. Just like everything else in life. Just moderately. I can tell you one thing, that there won't be any complaints on the taste, because these are phenomenal. You can make your own sauce. I'm actually going to put out another recipe. Probably do, well, I'm not even going to tell you what it is, it's so good, but that one has its own sauce that I make myself. Or you can go with a store-bought sauce. I actually use those too. A sweet and sour sauce of some kind. It's your call. You don't want to handle these too much. See, you can tell that these are taking just a little bit longer this time around to golden brown, because when we did these 7, it dropped the temperature of the oil. There, those are looking good. Oh yeah. Really, really tasty. Put these in your next serving option or your next tailgate. You can do a skillet on the grill with oil. These are the hard, you know, roll them up ahead of time. Put them in a bag, you take them with you. Put them in the Tupperware, take them with you. Having a party at your house for a game or any kind of event, actually. These are, it's a phenomenal appetizer. So that's the sound of good tasting food right there. So we finished these up. I got what's in the skillet now, and I got 5 more on the plate to go. Just finish these up. When they're done, I'll plate it up, cut into one of each of them so you can see the insides of this. You're gonna give this recipe a try. You guys will like it. I guarantee you. This is a great appetizer. So, be right back, guys. Well, actually, let me see here. I got, yeah, see, I actually turned the oil, turn the stove down a little bit too, or those would be done by now already. But you gotta be careful. It's very hot. Don't get burned. You can get burned really easy with hot oil. So just practice caution. So these are done. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can truly appreciate what's going on here in front of you, but these are phenomenal. I've never made these and had anybody come back and say, oh, those are terrible. I don't ever want to see those again. Quite the opposite. Everybody I've had taste these love them. And I mean love them. These are good. This is the last time I actually had little tiny, I chopped up mushrooms and peppers and stuff, so they were really good last time. Now this one here had a little explosion in the end when I wrapped it, but it's alright. It'll still fry up. They all taste the same on the inside, so there we go. Those are done. Plate it up. Be back, show you the insides of these. So come on back, guys. We're almost done. Hey everybody, here we are. Everything's off. Done in a skillet. Really easy. Very fast. Hardest part of this is actually rolling the rolls, the wraps, egg rolls, whichever you want to call it. Pizza rolls, egg rolls, shrimp rolls, whatever you're making. Time consuming on that part of it, but really not that bad. Really fast on the stovetop in the skillet. Great appetizer. As promised, there they are. Let me put one on the side here. Using a soy sauce, honey ginger sauce that I made. If you haven't seen it, I've got a video of that out as well, so take a look at that. Very good recipe for especially these shrimp egg rolls. It's phenomenal. So let's start off with one of these here. Get the inside look. Did you hear that? Crunchy, gooey. Yeah. Look in there. I don't know if you guys can see that even. That's some good stuff right there. Let's see what the pizza rolls here look like. Again, see if you can listen to this. Hear that flaky crunch? Oh, look at that. Cheesy insides of that. Oh man. Oh yeah. Let me get rid of that. Guys, you're gonna have to pardon me, but I'm gonna have to taste this here. See if you guys can get a good look at that. That's some good stuff right there. Try and get this dip in here. See if you guys can appreciate some of this. That's the shrimp one. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. You're gonna have to forgive me, people. This. Kind of blurry. Pretty good. Take my word for it. Oh yeah. I gotta go. I'm gonna have some of these. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some of these. You guys give this a try. Check out that video on the dip too. Now, pizza rolls, you really don't need a dip for them, but if you want, you know, you can, you know, I don't know, you guys can figure out whatever you want to do with them, but let me give one of these a taste real quick before we get out of here. Great blend. Got just the right amount of cheese and sauce combination, pepperoni. Seasoned just right. Oh, it's good. You guys give these a try. Recipes, ingredients, instructions at the end of the video. You're gonna like them. Check out the dip recipe if you get a chance. Really great with the shrimp. I got some other egg roll recipes coming up. That dip is equally wonderful with those two. So, this one's a done deal, people. I'm gonna eat some of these, so I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by, coming back, checking out the videos, supporting the channel, and as always, remember, keep on cooking with a Chef Boy IB. Thank you so much, people. Take care. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Keep cooking with a Chef Boy IB cooking channel.